Hi there and welcome once again to the Performance Centre here at Howley Hall Golf Club in Leeds. Today we've got the new i230 iron from Ping to take a look at. But before we do all that, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. See loads more content from all of us here at Golfshake to help you play more and play better. Right, let's take a look at this. So the I series from Ping has always been aimed at your mid to lower handicapper, and the new i230 is no exception. It's fairly sleek in its looks, quite a slim top line, almost that blade kind of appearance in the back of the golf club there as well, but also offers a little bit of forgiveness. So the way Ping have achieved this is using a polymer in the back of the head there, which has enabled them to lower the CG. So basically it's easier to launch this iron and get it in the air, and also the discretionary weight that they've saved has allowed them to move weight around in the head so that when we don't hit the middle of the face, we're still going to get ball speeds and distances similar to when we strike one pretty good. And you know, who doesn't want that? I certainly know I don't hit the middle of the face all the time, so having that little bit of forgiveness in there would be great. Now this kind of iron really suits my eye. I really like the look of it. It sits down behind the ball really nicely, as you'll see from some of the images we've put up there. But this lower CG and this kind of enhanced feel with the badging in the back of it as well, it's kind of a multi-material badge that they've put in the back, which you wouldn't think that actually makes any difference, but it will really help with the feel of the iron and almost create that more forged kind of feel that many of the players that this iron is aimed at will be looking for. So we're going to put it through its paces here in the Performance Centre. We're going to hit a few shots with it, and we're going to give you our verdict as to how it performs. So having now hit some on the TrackMan, and obviously as you've seen, we've been outside and hit a few shots with it as well. It feels great off the face. The forgiveness is definitely there, and certainly compared to other I models I've tried in Ping before, this one feels the most forgiving that I've ever used, really. And certainly when we're looking at the stats here on the TrackMan, we can see things like the ball speed's pretty good, so 122, 23 miles an hour generally I was getting. The strikes were okay. As you can see, you know, even on that little heat map that we've got there, that some of the strikes were a little bit out the heel, so they weren't quite out the middle, but that's a pretty good test for an iron like this, because you know, no one's going to hit it out the middle of the face all the time. But we can see the sort of spin numbers we're looking at are pretty much what we'd expect from an iron like this. Launch characteristics are pretty good. In terms of the distance, they're okay too. So, you know, sort of 170 carry, 175 total. It's pretty similar to how I would normally club myself with the 7-iron. I mean, I would generally be towards 175 to 180, somewhere in that gap. So it's, you know, not even half a club sort of different to what I would normally expect. But what I would say from hitting it both in here and also out on the golf course is that the flight seemed really, really high when I was hitting them, which to some of you will be absolutely fantastic, particularly with that lower CG that we've got, and you can really see the difference in the kind of engineering of this iron and the way that Ping have kind of made it that bit more playable by lowering the CG and make it a bit more easier to launch for those types of players. So if you're that kind of mid to low handicap, maybe struggles to launch it a little bit, this iron could actually help you. It looks great, and it's also going to perform really, really nicely as well. Let us know what you think. Tell us what you think of this iron. Have you tried it? Is it one that you're going to go out and use? Are you an absolute Ping loyalist that all you ever look at is Ping irons? There are loads of you out there, and judging by the way this has performed, you know, I can see why. I mean, looking at some of the new products that we've got to test in the coming months as well, it'd be great to put this up against some of those and see exactly how they perform. But for now, pop your questions in the comment section below. If you've got any about i230 or anything about Ping or custom fitting or any of the videos you've seen on our channel in general, pop them in there. We'll do our best to answer them and hope to see you all very, very soon.